Alright, let's see what EKKO Jungle is doing. We know what he's doing on Arcane. Make sure you catch up Act 1, Act 2, because, you know, you don't want to get spoilers spoiled. But in the jungle, no spoiler. Champion's pretty damn good. In fact, I put him in the tier list and everyone was freaking out like, he's not that good. It's like, he is that good. He always has been that good. What happens is sometimes he's just like a fringe A-tier pick in terms of best junglers, but he's always viable, always solid, always something you can climb with. At the moment, though, the nature of the meta, who is strong, what we're seeing, is really good for him. Obviously, the Lichbane Nash's builds have been going around for him and Diana for a while now, but let's see what he does. Clear-wise and tempo-wise, and obviously we're against the Kane. I was like, wait a second, I don't see any Kane. I think at this particular stage, you should be like, is he stealing my stuff? And you can see there's the ping. All right, Kane's probably here because we don't see anything. We don't see anything. Took him a little bit, but there you go. Even me, I'm talking to you guys. Where's Kane? So he gets away with a bit of cheese. And, you know, this kind of stuff is really good in learning how to navigate because, spoiler alert, not for a game, but for the game, you know, EKKO's just not going to die this game. For me, that's perfect jungling, but obviously you can have shitty KDA, not good farm, and not die at all, right? How do you not die while being the literal 1v9 carry on your team? And that means good reads all the time. So Kane goes down here. He's thinking, let me quickly take the Raptors away. It's obviously warded there from his perspective. We don't know that. He knows that the EKKO's going to be right here taking this because he's got no choice if he recognizes it. And for me, that's always the biggest thing about, that's huge, the biggest thing about cheese plays and strategies is straight up, can you make that read when you figure it out about what it means for you as a jungler? By that, I mean, the guy's on his Krugs, about to go to the Raptors here and finish off the quadrant, go down, and all of a sudden he recognizes, wait a second, Kane must be taking it. What does that mean for me? Where is Kane going to go next, right? So I know Kane's probably going to do something like this and protect against the blue buff, but from EKKO's perspective, if you truly are cheese like this, and now you have no opportunity to properly vertical and take everything and gain topside, what do? We simply play the map. We say, you know what, I accept that I lost my quadrant. I accept I cannot take his whole blue side quadrant. That gives me more time to pressure on lanes, to pressure the Kane into not doing a 3-quadrant clear. There's the Pike going in, force a flash, it's absolutely beautiful, get the W, but it will not hit. Chuck the Q out for the slow. Kane, in the meantime, obviously is going across, where's he going? He's cutting across again. You gotta head to Virkayu.gg. Not only do I have a free jungle improvement resource, I also have a dedicated program with jungle video courses, jungle coaching classes, a jungle VOD library, special weekly content you'll see nowhere else. All of this available through a premium jungle Discord, which is highly active, a huge community that help each other climb using my jungle program and courses. As we have seen by everybody hitting their peak rank goals in Split 1 and Split 2 of Season 14 as fast as possible. So to climb faster than everybody you know and to jungle diff every game you play, head to Virkayu.gg or click the link in the description below. Now, you press tab here, you see 20 CS on the Kane. There it is. See the 20 CS on the Kane. You know he did your blue side quadrant. You know he did his Raptors. You know he's done his red. You know his Krugs are available. Wait for the wave. You'll assume it's warded, I think, you know, at this stage. But bot lane is a diveable scenario as well. So play to the side that is given to you. There's there's the buttons. But we know that the Aziri has no flashes, so we can follow through. I was going to say, there is a W hit. Don't actually have the damage here. Pike hooks, but it's the Lulu. It's not the Ziri. They're skipping. There's the Ignite. One more auto attack. There we go. Slice and dice. Okay, double assist for the EKKO, and he takes the Krugs. Kane makes a mistake. Kane's mistake here was cutting across the mid lane, right? Telegraphing the Krugs were available. Telegraphing that the EKKO could spend time here setting up a dive and taking away the Krugs. Now EKKO sees a WE over the wall. Very, very nice. Knockup from the galley. We don't get an assist. That's fine. We can hit the plates. We know Kane should be on the top side. Also could be worried a little bit about the Kane not stealing your quadrant. So you might want to stay out here just, not to fight, just to protect your camps from counter jungling. And just to go back, because we didn't F here, but the Kane here showed up and he got the kill. We see he's low. The Kane here is making a categorical mistake, in my opinion. The Kane here is making a big mistake. I mean, the guy has, he doesn't really have smite, but like, can you do this? You know? Yeah, I feel like you could invest a bit of time into kiting this out and doing this nicely. Might be greeding a little bit, but maybe in this case you play it safe, you go back to base, okay? Now that I think out loud, but I can guarantee you on a lot of my champions, I'm trying to do this. I know which champions I can get away with by doing this and which you cannot. Kane, I feel it's a little bit close in terms of timing, but I wouldn't be too phased about it because I see the EKKO down here. I know he's down here, right? I have vision protection to a degree where I see this play out. I know EKKO might want to go back to base, but maybe that's something we can do. So that's just thinking out loud a little bit. Obviously, the safer place is go back to base. But now, obviously, you're not worried too much about your Krugs. You could be. No reason to be. If you want to be sure, hit this plant. You'll see if he's on it or not. Otherwise, you go to your Raptors. I think at this point, yeah, he expected them to be kind of gone, actually. But mostly now he wants to protect his bottom side in case the Kayn tries to come down here again. Kayn actually goes to the top side first to sequence down. That makes sense. But these are the jungle mind games we're currently going through together. You know, like that's what the EKKO's processing. There's the Kayn again. We see him. Eyes always on the minimap. We haven't bought yet. All this is to collect our camps, reset them and control them, make sure we're in a good position. And now he's staying out even further. Now, I'm not always a fan of the Supreme Goblins stay out like this. I would have just based straight up because I think, you see, the EKKO saw the Kayn, didn't really see the HP because he's watching bot lane too. So maybe he assumes the Krugs are gone. In reality, what you could have done, Raptors, Krugs, base, come to the bottom side, and if Kayn is going to be there, you have full control, you have the buy, you know, you got 2 assists, you should be able to fist it out and have a good reality. But in this case, we know he's on the grubs. Grubs are gone. Our red is spawning. Our Krugs are up. We're going to be doing the dragon. Kayn now gets a free takeaway here. See, this is what I'm trying to avoid. You just do the Raptors, hit the plant, take the Krugs, base. You can easily protect this. You had vision control. I don't feel we had to do the blue side quadrant and stay out. This is definitely staying out too long, and now you're losing everything. So at this point, you have to go back to base. You can't match the counter jungling at the moment, and it's going to cost you in terms of level 6 and leapfrogging. Mundo should be violated again top side. Let's have a look. He's on it, obviously. He's 6, we're not. We accept that it's gone. I think you have to accept that it's gone. There is the plant hit. Gone. We know. We take blue. And again, we're in a situation where there's no camps to snack up. The Kayn's got a 12 CS lead here. We know our Raptors are up, but, right? You're a little bit in a rough situation because you only got 2 assists. That guy's got 2 kills. So you play to the side that's strong. You play to the lane that's strong. You play to the lane you want to snowball. And if you can dive this, you dive this. Otherwise, you take the Krugs. Look at this. You see it. Getting hit a little bit. Having a cheeky look. You're not 6 at 8 minutes. This, for me, is why I preferred what I said. Even if Kayn was low, assume maybe that he's on the top side. Hit the plant to find out what's up. Okay, there's the Ash arrow. There's the W over the wall. Gonna E, Q, auto attack. Hit that shield W if we can. Obviously, if you cannot, that's fine. We do have ult available now too. And if we can dive if we want to. Or that works as well. So, 1-0-3. All right, Ash Hawkshot goes through time and space to reveal what's available to us. Always have a cheeky look. And if you need to click to see the levels, you click, you see level 6. You know that's a 3rd rotation Grump. Well, in this case, it's technically not because of the counter jungling, but that usually would be your 3rd rotation Grump. There's Kayn on the top side now. And we can basically just say, all right, objective secured, bot lane snowballed. I have a needlessly large rod. I'm feeling pretty strong with that itemization. Galley, please be a little careful. We know Kayn can be transitioning around this area. There he is. You just ping it. You don't know exactly where he is, but now you do. You know he's down here. He's a bot lane. Please be careful. Kayn can be rotating down. There he is. Communicate ping. We one-tap the Silas. In the meantime, Kayn gets a double W. Goes ulting deep inside. Does get the kill, but now should, in theory, be killed. Nice flash by the Pike. Good night, son. EKKO says, whew, that was a busy few minutes. I better watch the map here. Oh, that's right. Blue and Grump are available. So let me go snack that, get some lethal counter jungling. But top lane has now left the lane. So you can see him sagging off here a little bit. Where is he? There's the Mordekaiser showing back. He was just warding down. So we're safe. If Mordekaiser doesn't show up, please just run and bounce. Hide this up, obviously, just in case Kayn shows up. E over the wall, create some space. Cooldown on that one now. Will be 7 seconds. Given current haste metrics. There's the Mordekaiser. He do be dead. No ult. Nice. Free. Beautiful. Kayn, in the meantime, has become Rost and will now shadow, probably, pun not intended, probably come to the top side here for this. So we're going to hit the plant to find out what's up. There he is. And we say, oof. That is a strong boy. Hit your W just in case he decides to be greedy. Galio is going to rotate over. Ultimate is primed. And we have top lane presence. And we have double bot lane, so Pike can rotate up here. And Kayn has to kind of understand this. We smite to guarantee that first experience boost. So if we have to leave because we feel weak, because Mundo wants the base, you at least got that guaranteed experience, a high experience grub for yourself. That's really all it is. Doesn't really help your team, but it does deny the 6 mites. The 6 grub mites. So that's huge. Right. Next up, control your Krugs. 3-0-3. Obviously, at this particular stage, Kayn could try to do a little cheeky, but we see him cross over the mid lane here. So as always, keep your eyes on that. If you don't see Kayn afterwards, you have a red up and a Krug up, he might try and get in your face. Just be aware of it. You don't have to fight, just be aware of it. If You see him cross down, hey, you know where he's going to go. Silas mid lane, Galileo level 10. Pike trapping. There's the Lulu. We're going to go for the wolves here. Perfectly good play. Keep your experience up. You have been compromised this whole game. Kind of looking to control this dragon. Galeo's going to ult in there because Kane's down here as well. Both situations gets interrupted actually, which is tragic. Tragic. Both junglers are level 8. Ashe does die. So here you might be forced to give up this dragon, but that's fine. Firstly, get the Scuttle Crab. All right. Guarantee that movement speed and that experience for yourself. See, botlane is pressuring this turret quite intensely. We see this dragon is available. Kane is a coin flip here. Kane might not think you would go down back bottom lane. There it is, yeah. Obviously, there's W. Passive proc on the Lulu says, good night, movement speed for us. Lulu, Zeri disrespecting the map. Remember, a lot of the time, you junglers think, I don't get these freebies. You do. You all do. You just don't recognize them. You know, you just don't recognize when you have the opportunity to actually clean up a Lulu there through greed because you're too worried about the Kane and the dragon. We know Kane's in the vicinity, but they're so badly positioned, I can easily cut them off and do a good thing with my W. Also, you know, you have smite if you need a gap close, you got the stun, it's all good. Now, Ashe is here, bot lane, back to base, 1 dead, so we'll go do the dragon. Here at this particular stage, Kane should go back to the top side. Mundo is doing good work against Mordekaiser darkness of shit because, well, Mundo's done a good job. Mordekaiser will bother most lower MMR ranges, but it also does bother Master Tiers, so if you can keep the Mord unfed, usually the game is more fun. Just in general. So, 13-25. Game has been interesting from the EKKO's perspective. Really smart decisions most of the time. Didn't risk anything unnecessarily. I think that's the most important thing. We know the Herald's going to spawn here. There's 2 people top lane. EKKO's doing his red, so you keep an eye on the top lane here. Can I rotate with 90% certainty that I will get something from the scenario? If yes, I rotate. If no, I don't rotate. In this particular case, you have to be there or be square, or circle in this case. So we just do our Krugs, watch the top turret there a little bit. Most likely going to have to give up that Herald. That's fine. We'll take these minions. There's a little ward, so we know he's on it 100%. Pike is rotating, TB being committed. You know, we'll take that. Honestly, I don't think we necessarily need to force a steal, but we don't have to force a steal if the enemy team are afraid of us and decide to goon squad the gargoyle. And we'll just do it. I mean, I like doing this as well, honestly. If I see 4 people go here, and I think, okay, look, I can't help the fight, but maybe I can snack the objective, then I do. Obviously here, it's a little bit greedy because they're right there, so. The point is good. But also, I think what you can learn from this EKKO is when to back out. The sequencing hasn't always been primed, but he's been very good at recognizing lanes and backing out using numbers. Like he smited the grubs and he left. He did the dragon when the guy was topside. He wanted to snack this, but he left because it's too risky. Now his team rotates. Now he gets it. Huge, right? So like just giving things up every now and then can be massive. Absolutely massive, you know? Mordekaiser does kill the Mundo anyway. See my point? And then he dies for it. EKKO gets the kill. And here's why EKKO is so damn good as a jungler. You can do all of this that we've seen in this particular game. Alright, we're 2 levels up now from our power thing. The Ras becoming a bit desperate. Invades and cheese only work if you know what to do afterwards to keep the pressure up. Especially when the enemy jungler makes the right read to counter it. It has the discipline to counter it. That stun goes through into the hook, so that will be a dead Zeri at 100%. There's a Galileo ult. Kane decides to go back in for no particular reason. Gets Astronaut. That's it. He's done. EKKO will go back into the jungle, not chasing the triple. Here we are chasing down the Lulu. We hold that, and there's the flash hook dodge. Finish up the quadrant. Gromp has no HP. What a based individual. Huge swing. So again, why is EKKO so good in solo queue? If you can nail these situations perfectly and understand restraint and understand execution of your champion, you're always going to be in a position to be fed. The question will be, did you do enough to aid your lanes so that by the time you are fed and ready to turn on the level 11 EKKO, you actually have a team to play around or a team to play around you, right? That's the most important thing here. Force the flash out a little bit. The Zeri, it does overstep. She does gets killed. Ross goes deep inside. The W is up for us. We can hit that shield and then into another E-auto attack Q. We'll keep channeling those autos. Ashe will follow through. Gets that kill. And the Silas has the chains of undestiny, I think, at this particular stage. There's the E. And brooms. We have 11 Dark Harvest stacks. And that's going to be huge as these fights go on. Mundo's pushing bot turret. But why does it now take us a while to close? Well, we have a 4,000 gold lead. 5,000 gold lead now. Thank you, sir. Good turret hitting, yes. Now we're taking away the camps. So the lead is good, right? Insurmountable from the perspective of some, but at the end of the day, there's a Silas, and they have a Zeri. So they're potent and strong, and they can scale. And any mistakes can be punished. But as I said, this guy does not die. So even if his team inted a little bit, how do you then carry their corpses across the victory line? And again, that's very much what we're looking at here. How to carry corpses. There might not necessarily be corpses in this game, but you damn well know you've had some recently. Haven't you? You have. I've seen it. So we're going to finish off the buy. 24 stacks of Mejais, almost into the Shadow Flame. We're going to take this outside in rule, Scuttle Grab, before we go back into the blue, unless we see something worth rotating to. Again, 80% rule. We see it. Probably a bad call, actually, but, you know, worth a shot. Hello, Silas. Not paying attention. Leaves a ward down. Ping it for cash money. Scan and clear it. There we go. Hero of the wall to threaten it a little bit. Time dilation. We have the Mundo pushing mid with the Ashe, so she has peel. They see that advantage as the blue team. Get to W on the back of the Ashe. Huge max range from the Ross, who's able to reposition, but the Galliol comes through, and now the dude's being taunted and laughed at because he's a failure at life and jungle. EKKO's just doing the dragon, and of course, while you're doing the dragon, just watch this. Can I rotate, or am I just being Faker? Because, you know, sometimes you gotta watch your team die before you win a game. That's what Faker did, so why can't you do it too? Difference is you gotta be good and fed. Well, I was gonna say it's a triple W, not quite. We obviously have our ult up for burst proc, and Luther goes kabroom! And now we are fighting off, Jesus Christ, the proc on the auto was insane. He is Zeri again, and that's it. So maybe we shouldn't have finished the dragon and objectively should have rotated over, but I can understand and foresee reasons why we just wanted to finish that off, grab the third soul point, and rotate and clean up. Again, sometimes too safe is not good. Just bear that in mind. It's a balance. Progs are gone. Back to base. Shadow Flame purchased. Now we are strong. Mundo's level 13. Fall back down to the blue side quadrant. Alright, take the grump. Good. Wolves have been stolen. Our team are grouping, so we group. Right? Always that. Don't go farming Krugs and stuff now. Your team are ready to push. Mundo's ready to push. I understand Baron's up. Doesn't matter. Go deep into the jungle here. Deep vision. Look for a pick. We hit a W there, which is huge. Be careful here not to die. Ult is up, though. E to avoid the Chains of Destiny. Go back in. Beautiful hook from the Pike. Steals the EKKO's ult. Ult's away, so nothing gets actually done. Whole lot of nothing. Pushing the mid wave. Good macro here so far. Siege this turret. There we go. EKKO giving the flank. Mord is angry at life, so he's going to push top lane. Mundo's angry at himself, so he's going to push bottom lane. TP being committed by Birdman. Now, remember, Galio's got no TP. He does have ult, but no TP. So you're basically in a 1-3-1 where the 1 is sagged the hell off. So what you do here is as follows. You either can really force this siege, especially if they're super weak and dead. They're all alive, though. So you don't want to do that right now. They're most likely going to send multiple people to deal with the Mundo. That's when you can just say, let's go Baron. Or, if the map does not provide any other alternative, just go Goon Squad the Mordekaiser. Just go kill him. That's what he's worried about, right? He's worried about being Goon Squadded. And what we can do is basically say, look, let's go kill him. If he bases or there's no reason for us to do that, we can just take El Baron. So let's see what they choose to do. I like this play. I like this play a lot. This is a huge, actually hugely great play. I went too quickly for my mind there, but this is it. No vision control. You don't know if the Mordekaiser is staying or going back to base, so the Goon Squad investment is wasted time. They think, oh no, they might be doing the Baron right now, huh? So they're going to face check. You have vision control. They shouldn't face check. They should be disciplined, but solo queue. So what we do is we just say, hey, yo, let's go. We all trap. We trap. We good. Mordekaiser is collapsing for this. Silas goes way too deep and gets eviscerated. Galio ults in without his TP, as I said. Remember that ult is available. Now Mordekaiser is flanking when he shouldn't be. He's on the side, they're ulting in the front line. In the meantime, EKKO's just disrupting and killing and disrupting and killing. And this is just great 1v9 jungling. And of course here, clear, catch wave. No reason to coin flip that, Baron necessarily. You could just do the inhib. I do like going to do the Baron though. I've said this many times. I know a lot of people like to go inhib here. I like to go Baron. There's not always a super correct or super incorrect answer. It's more about, do you want the minion wave pressure using the Baron that you're going to get afterwards or after reset to then kind of get multiple inhibs? Or you just want to go get the Baron first, know you're going to win another fight with ease, not give them free supers for no reason, and then just do it again and end. The second one is usually a better play. Most of the time in these situations, I like it. But if your team are looking just to take the inhib, you're EKKO, you've got Lichbane, you've got, you just hit this, take it, and bounce, right? Your presence there is huge. So this is, again, a little bit too safe. If you can just take inhib, shove waves, everybody bounce, you can collapse back on this immediately and without hesitation, and you can snack it up. But those are the two schools of thoughts, and obviously both Galio and EKKO didn't agree with Pyke, Mundo, and Ashe, and that does happen in solo queue, right? So the big thing is, how do I then fix this mistake here? Now, obviously, because Ashe is dead, and we didn't take the inhib, we have no wave pressure for it, and now the Mundo's gone top side. We're waiting for the Ashe. So as a jungler here, go farm your camps, catch some more and things like this. Watch the Baron, obviously, don't actually go out and overcommit. The EKKO has already thought about that. But yeah, the whole map is distorted now because no one's in their position again. So you throw. Just be on the same page, man. Like if Ashe and everyone just doing the inhib, just do the inhib. Reset. Go do Baron and Dragon, whatever you want to next. At this point, I hate trading Sol for Baron. I think it's a terrible trade. Give them the free Dragon. Go get your Baron. Go win the fight. The only reason we're doing this right here is purely because Mundo's dead. That's it. Mundo dead, done of numbers. We're just going to straight up go ahead and take the Sol, because that's what we can do at this particular point. Lesson from the game, right? Just give up what you can't take. You're strong enough. Now they got Baron. But now the game's a little bit stressful. I feel like the Baron play, you know, but Virkayu, they were all spawning, so definitely we go Baron. No, I'm with you. I like the Baron there because I think we can get it pretty quickly, but that does run the risk of them respawning and contesting. So it's easier just to take the free inhib and bounce, right? And then use that pressure to take it shortly thereafter, the Dragon shortly thereafter. It's really, there's pros and cons to each approach, and it's comp-based, and what's the rest of the map look like. You can discuss it for a very long time. That's just what I think about, what I suggest people think about. But also play off your team a little bit. We need 16 here as soon as possible. We're 12-0-8 here. That's a blue buff that's 14. We're 15, obviously. He's also 15 in age. So let's try hit 16. Grab ourselves a carve an item. And finally be free from the shackles of our team. There's the Ashe arrow. Silas not having a good day. Mundo's top side here. This is where Ross is really obnoxious. Like, he's really good into the Mundo. So is the Mordekaiser. So is the Zeri. They can do work, you know. Low elo myths aside, you can do a lot of work there. So, they have Baron, but we have wave pressure and open map, plus many, many fed members. Gold is now 6,000 lead. Galio's top side has TP this time, though. Get poked out, just don't overcommit and die, that's it. You know, waiting for the Mundo, he has TP as well, so we're just chilling. Don't fight, don't die. Only play off for the pick if you can, but ideally we're waiting for the Mundo TP. Alright, nobody dies. Farm it up. Take the Scuttle Crab, catch a wave. Galio pushes top. He's going back to base here. He has itemization. We're not. Yeah, the Zhonya's build path kind of sucks there. Because what he wants to do is buy the Needless, but he needs 1,200 for that. You know, he's 1,000. And he doesn't want to waste his Seekers anyway, so he's in a bit of a compromised state. But once everyone is back on the map here, finally, the patience, not inting, lets them get here. Mordekaiser goes in. Zone, 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 zone. As much as you can. Live, ADC! She doesn't live, but he dies. Galio all comes through to reposition. Backline now. EKKO's on the flank here. Gets a W shield. Huge. Ross goes deep inside. Keep the peel there. Look at him in the backline here. Look at this as an assassin. In and out, in and out. Ult! Boom! Well placed by the Ghost. People lose track of that in fights. Now Zeri's rotating. E again. W to reposition. We do a flash if we want to use it. Nada. 10 seconds and W. Okay, huge. Control your body. Control yourself. That's it. Control your target selection. You play smart. You die here, you lose the game, right? Play smart. Withdraw when it's doomed. Farm it up in the meantime. Keep yourself getting stronger. Obviously, we are on the Storm Surge there. We have the Void. We probably want to finish the Void very shortly. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Very nice. Patient. A little too safe sometimes, but patient. And great team fighting. There's a golden glass. Flash burned. Galio flash taunt. Everybody's ready to go. Is that a pick that then again Mordekaiser's deep in the like? See, blue team have done exactly what I said for the red team not to do. They've caused this fight through being picked when they don't have numbers advantage, and it's exactly what you don't want here. Backline, EKKO comes into the backline here. Gets an E-kill on the Zeri, and then flashes back out with the ult. W zone, perfect peel. Went in and killed the Zeri. Ults back out for the peel. Whoa. And that's it. 15-0-11. Don't just end the game. See, like this for me would be an indication of improvement. You can just end. I think he probably knows that, maybe for completionist sake, but yeah, both times, right? He fell back to the Baron. I get it, but you could just take the inhib and be with your team. It's a better play. Be together there because they're sort of one good play, one slightly less good play. It's not one good play and one really shit play. It's like you got to balance that. Elder, that's fine for the memes, but huge game, well played, lots to learn. I enjoyed myself. Let's see what he does in the rest of Arcane as well.